I'm Anthony. I've been playing poker for a living since 2019. Hit that intro.
Don't soul roll me if you get quad fours, man.
You folded king, king, jack, jack? You owe me $350. Your money should be in there too.
Did you bluff me?
Would I ever bluff?
I'm leaving that shit. I'm on
No,
tilt.
it's on tilt. Thank you, sir. I would not lie to you, sir. I told you I had a full house. Doing the Lord's work. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
It's a 9-handed double board bomb pot. In an early position, I hold 9-6, 5-4 suited in diamonds to my 6. The flop falls 10-6-6 with 2 spades and ace-7-4 rainbow. When it checks to me, I flop 3 of a kind on the top board and an open-ended straight draw on the bottom board and put out a bet of $50. I do need to be careful here because it's a double board bomb pot. I could easily be drawing dead on the board where I have 3 of a kind, and my straight draw on the bottom board isn't overly strong and could run into better straight draws as well. The cutoff calls and everyone else folds. Hold my line, bitches! The turns are the 2 of diamonds and the 8 of spades, at least giving me the nuts on the bottom board. My hand is still vulnerable to being outdrawn, and since I'm only facing one opponent, I opt to bet the full pot of $235. My opponent makes the call. The rivers come the worst cards in the deck, the Queen of Spades and the King of Spades, bringing in flush draws on both boards. I check, and my opponent checks back and shows down Jack, Jack, 7-7, for a set of 7s on the board where I have the straight, meaning I scoop.
Thank you very much. Got the little Ryan DePaulo chip cock right there for you. Thank you.
The $10 straddle is on. There's one caller, and in the hijack I call holding Queen Jack 9-8 suited in spades to my queen. The cutoff calls, the small blind calls, the big blind calls, and the straddler checks, so we're going 6 ways to a flop of ace-10-5 rainbow. It's checked around to a short stack who goes all in for $55.
All right, I'll give you action. I always go twice, whatever you want to do. Twice is nice. All right.
Twice is
Let's have a... Oh, I need one of those. I need the... Oh, you got a good hand. You got me smoked, I think. Yeah, I think you got me smoked there. That's good for me.
And
All right, chop it up.
yeah, 3/4 top.
Chop it up. 3/4. What? Where? Nice hand, nice hand. Oh, you had diamonds too? Jeez, I was in a world of hurt. I was just trying to give you the money. Thank you for bailing me out, Anthony. I'll give you 2 for that.
Thank you for giving me action.
I'm just trying to give you all the money. It's terrible.
All right, we have moved over to the 2-2 PLO game now, and I'm first in and raised $8, holding ace, king, king 5 suited in hearts to my king. The cutoff calls. The small blind now raises to 34. The big blind calls, I call, and the cutoff calls. The flop comes down ace-7-2 rainbow, and the small blind bets the full pot.
Fold. Just wanna show. I figured. I was like, what else? Yeah, I'm like, what else is he raising me with? Oh, you had a king too? Oh.
I'm under the gun and raised $8, holding king, king, 10-5 rainbow. I don't like this play. I'm out of position against the field. I have a dangler and no suits and significant gaps between my king and 10 to make straights. I think the issue here is that I'm playing in a smaller game, and sometimes that causes you to make a mistake by loosening up and being more aggressive with weaker hands because you're not risking as much money. But a bad play is a bad play regardless of stakes, and this is a bad play.
3 callers, 4 callers, 5 callers. Come on in, the water's warm. The water's warm.
Right there now.
All right, we got a family pot. I need a very specific flop to punish these guys.
Fucking things up again, hey asshole? Like I said, I made the best play possible given the circumstances, and I've now flopped the nut full house. I check, praying someone has an 8 in their hand, or maybe 2 someone's. The cutoff bets the full pot of 58. I call and we're heads up.
Huh? I have a full house.
The turn is the deuce of clubs, and we both check. The river is the 3 of clubs, and now I bet the full pot.
I have kings full. Really? I would not lie to you, sir. I told you I had a full house. That was a very specific flop. Thank you, Anastasia. Appreciate you.
I can see why you really didn't like having 7 people there.
Yeah, they were pretty junky kings, but after the flop, I was like, "Come on!" I was like, "Let 2 of these fuckers have 8s. Let 2 of these guys have an 8."
That's the case, King.
There's been a raised $8, a call, and a re-raise to 36, and now the button has called. In the big blind, I call holding King, King, Queen 10 suited in hearts to my queen.
Let's go to
All right,
let's go put
the short stack on our left gets it all in.
The short stack is all in for 85. The original raiser folds and another player re-raises to 300 to isolate. There's a caller in between, and I announce pot.
I always go twice, whatever you guys want to do.
As soon as you're asking, like, is that a live bet? I realized I
don't know
go
twice.
get the
I
F
don't know
out of the
twice.
way.
He only goes once.
I want to quadruple up here.
I'm not running a 4-way all in.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I want to quadruple up or go home. No, I'm not go home. Go play hold. I did not push with this trash to run twice.
215.
I shoved with this trash to quadruple up.
And then what's on the sides? What?
The pre. Oh,
All right, here we go. That's not a great flop.
That's pretty cool for me.
Okay.
Alright guys, showdown for the side.
Kings.
Got kings.
Get 7 deuce of clubs.
Good for the side.
Oh, you had king. You had the other kings. Okay. Holy shit.
Kings and kings, good.
Yeah, I get kings and queens.
Sevens out of
Kings
pair.
and
Queen's
sevens.
not pair. Oh, you have queen pair.
Wait, no, 6-5.
What are you doing?
I'm no, but I'm
Keep
doing
for
this.
it. Sorry, this is your side.
Yeah, yep.
You guys shop it.
Shop that one. Thank you. And here's
I really Smash was running.
Yeah. Oh, that was a really pretty flop for you.
I really thought I was going to make a straight.
we were going high. He was going low.
I was definitely going low.
Heart would not be yours.
It's all skill.
Like hearts.
Yeah, I didn't want hearts. I guess yeah.
The cutoff raises to 8, the button calls, the small blind calls, and in the big blind I look down an ace-king at 9-7, suited in clubs to my ace, and I come along as well. The flop is queen 8-4 with 2 clubs, so I flop the nut flush draw plus some backdoor straight possibilities. It's checked over and there's a $32 pot-sized bet. I wind up calling, but I think it's okay to raise here as well, as this flop shouldn't hit the raiser's hand all that well, as we block many of the combos that connect to make straights or flushes on this board. The turn is the ace of hearts, and it's checked around. The river comes the jack of clubs, and I bet 75.
I got the nuts. King 9. Thank you, Anastasia.
Thank you. Alright guys.
There's one caller, then a raise to 10. The button calls. I call on the small blind with ace-9, 8-2 suited in diamonds to my ace. The big blind folds, the limper calls, and we're going 4 ways to a flop. I work in mysterious ways, bitches! The flop is ace-queen 8 with 2 diamonds. I flop top and bottom pair plus the nut flush draw. The original raiser bets 40, and I make the call. The turn is the 4 of diamonds. I check, and he checks it back. The river, the 3 of hearts. I bet 75, and he makes the call.
The nuts. I flopped 2 pair too. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I didn't want to go nuts because I figured you might have aces and queens. Thank you, sir.
Under the gun has straddled to 4, and under the gun plus 1, I make the call holding ace-jack, 9-8, double suited in diamonds and hearts. There's one caller. The cutoff makes it 10. The button calls, the small blind calls, the original raiser calls, I call, the limper calls, and we're going 6 ways to a flop of queen 10-6 with 2 spades. It's checked to the original raiser who bets 40. The button calls, I call with my wrap straight draw, although I need to be careful as there is a flush draw I don't block present. The hijack shoves all in for 176, and then the original razor shoves for 397. I go deep into the tank. Calculating my outs, I do have a monster wrap draw. Any king, jack, 9, 8, or 7 will make my straight, although spades may not be good. Normally that would be 20 outs, but I also hold 3 of those outs on my hand, reducing it to 17 outs twice, which in this next clip you'll see I do mistake and misspeak, saying I had 20 outs, but unless spades are bad, then it would be 12 outs twice. I wind up making the call.
All right, I'll gamble with you, boys. I'm always good for twice. Whatever you guys want to do.
176 for me.
Twice is nice with me. Whatever you want. Twice? Okay. Spades are bad and board pairs are bad for me. I just have a big wrap straight draw. Oh, you had a big wrap too? Fuck. Somebody else. You have a set. Okay, all right. All right, we're going twice. No, I got no spades. I got a big straight draw. Oh, you got a set too. Holy shit. Okay. That's actually no. I got a big wrap. I got like 20 outs minus the spades. But if they don't have spades, then twice as nice.
They both have sets of good.
Queen of hearts, queen of diamonds, 4 diamonds, 3 of spades, and the other guy said he has a set. Let's see. Deuce. Straight. That's one of you guys. Made a straight too, but it doesn't matter. I got the straight. Bigger straight. Right?
Give us straight up top. You guys are going to chop this.
Yeah, we chop. Yeah, all right.
You got the gut shot. You had a 2 gut
No,
shot.
I can. No, I can hit a 7, an 8, a 9, a jack, a king.
7 is the gut shot. It's not open-ended.
I can hit a 7, an 8, a 9, a jack, a king. Those all give me straight. I got 20 outs minus spades if I'm up against
If you hold it
spades.
at one at a time, they're all gut
They
shots.
still made the boat, you see?
Well, I know he made the boat. Yeah, that's okay. I'm only going once.
The Jack 9 course said taking a loan is an open ender. So there we go.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Better rub, you remember what it did?
I call under the gun holding queen jack 8-7 double suited in hearts and diamonds, and then there's a raise to 14 and another re-raise to 44.
Why are you messing with the guy who's winning, man? What are you doing? You're just giving me more money. I'm about to leave. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hi-ya.
He started. I did not say this loudly.
All right, I'm gonna err on the side of caution here. Let's see. I'll film it for the vlog. Let's see what kind of craziness ensues.
I'm going to regret that.
Now you're gonna
I feel like I'm gonna regret it too, but I don't know. We'll see.
Repot.
See, all right, good lay down, me.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
You
That's
see?
true. That's true. Give me my cards back.
I knew you would say that.
I'm running so pure, I can't fold.
I encouraged you.
Oh, I knew that was coming. All right, good lay down, me. It was
So how much
it was such a pretty hand, though. It was so pretty,
He's all in for less.
so fucking pretty.
100. 200.
All right, I'm rooting for the winner. My money's on the winner this hand.
All right.
We got
I'm
44 on the side.
All right.
accidentally.
I can't watch this bloodbath.
Come on.
All right. Do not put a flop out that I would have liked. Do not do it. Don't do it. Son of a bitch.
What a freaking hand.
And
Jacks, I know that.
all right, we got decision over here. All right, he's going for it.
No, I don't.
Yes,
I had a jack.
let's run twice. Twice.
I had queen jack 8-7 double suited. God, this was
have
me,
that?
man. Fuck.
Wow.
I had queen
Big
jack
hand.
8-7 double suited.
Come on.
My jack is.
Come
Oh,
on.
I make quads. God damn it! I scoop all your asses.
Side pot first.
I win all the money.
Aces wins.
God damn it!
All right, Jack's full of
Oh,
kings. Jack's and
fuck.
kings up top. Nice.
Right, lay down, wrong time. I knew it. I was beat. I mean, I was in trouble.
I know.
Oh man, that would have been nice.
At the end of this session, I booked a win of $1,203. In less than a month, I'll be heading out to Vegas to play 3 events during the 2023 World Series of Poker from June 6th to the 14th, including the $1,500 Badoogie, the $1,000 8-Max PLO, and the $3 million guaranteed Gladiators of Poker. If you'd like a piece of my action with no markup, head on over to Stake Kings. I'll leave a link down below. As always, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next episode.
You know, after watching a video like this, sometimes I'll like it, sometimes I'll leave a comment, and sometimes I'll subscribe. Sometimes I'll even do all 3.